I can edit anything out.
I learned all of the notes for it and the strings, and I played it. And
You were gonna try to fart with your armpit.
Oh. Dude, I've been panicking. Probably a week ago. I felt a sharp pain on my leg.
Okay.
Don't know what the fuck it was. I looked down, there was nothing.
Yeah.
I started whipping
And
my blankets. I looked down and there was a small little spot that started to swell. Well, a bit more. It looked like a fucking bee sting when I was laying down in bed. Don't know where the fuck it went. Don't know what it is.
Oh, that's definitely a spider bite.
Well, you want to look at it?
Yeah. Definitely a spider bite. It's not a recluse, is it?
It would be a wound if it was a
Well,
brown
that's
recluse.
the problem. Is it rots from the inside?
Well,
then
yeah,
it comes.
He would be able
It's
to
not.
tell. Like,
This is a week old. This is like probably over a week old. If it was a recluse, it would have already turned yellow, green, and then started
is
to
it
rot.
really fucking itchy?
On occasion.
Okay, so not all the time. So it's just,
It's gone down a lot. Now it's just a bit hard. That's it.
Interesting.
Anyway, what I was saying is I learned the entire song for bass, for Sleep Token, for the summoning. And then I looked at it and I was like, why does this look weird? And it doesn't quite sound right. They play it on a 5-string, and I have a 4. So I was like, I learned this entire song for no fucking reason because I cannot use it for anything else. I'm like, I wasted like a good 20 minutes learning that, and I'm just like, you gotta be shitting me.
At least it was only 20 minutes.
Yeah. That's precious time to me. It's time I could have had my dick in my hand.
Woo! You got any small talk, Krista?
My dick.
Whoa!
No.
Damn. I thought you were going to go in on him.
Here, Noon, you got some small talk? Here.
Where's that?
Just stab his
Here, talk to him. Get the sniffs. You got your sniffs? There you go.
Guest starring Una.
Yes, darn Una. I have, before we fucking introduce everyone and do all that shit, Poor Man's Poison is about to release a new song
Nice.
and a new album shortly after.
Ooh.
It's so it's coming out next Friday, which would be August 7th, April 7th. Hey guys, quick update for future me, I'm guessing. The new EP is already out. It's called The Great Big Lie, and it is amazing in my opinion. If you're interested in a more carnival theme, they just added in trumpets and trombones and all of these brass. So far, there are only 3 songs. It's called Let's Go, The Man and the Mirror, and then Vamos, outro. If you want to think, I would give it a quick listen. It's only 7 or 8 minutes. It is phenomenal work. If you want to check out the rest of their music, all the links are in the description, their website, everything. Back to the episode. Fucking hell. I just skipped every single...
Don't say every single month. That'll make you look stupid too.
Noah, help.
Wrong
Future
A.
Noah.
Wrong A.
Sorry, Noah. You're on your own. Huh? I'm fucking... Hold on. Wait.
It's the other month with an A in it. Or starting with an A.
Wait.
Shout out to all the homies.
You're so sweet.
Fuck off. It's called The Great Big Lie. It's a more carnival...
Oh, we're talking about
Ask.
Poor Man's Poison. Okay.
Ooh.
Sorry. I lost track.
Howdy, hi, and hello. Welcome to C&C Talks. I'm Noah. That's Cody. And special guest, first time ever, never coming back.
What?
Krista Bush.
She was here last time.
Never coming back.
Huh?
What?
She was here last episode.
What do you mean?
I signed a contract, bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
What's in the Fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Wedding ring, contract. She did sign it. No, but she was in the last episode.
That's the fucking joke.
Oh, you're really not funny.
I think you're funny, Noah.
Don't.
That's
pity me.
also the, that's also the
not
other
funny.
joke.
You know who I don't think is funny?
Bleep.
Yeah, bleep that out.
No, he'll just be so mad.
We don't need turmoil.
That's our thing. I
We
tell
don't
him
need
he is
turmoil.
funny, and
We
then
need motor
Not yet.
oil.
the next 10 minutes
Motor
he's
oil?
not funny anymore.
So we don't need
Motorboat?
turmoil.
I'll go in the other room.
Okay. Anyway, let's continue before I get rock hard. So,
Welcome to your best and worst fucking characters of your life. We're going over our own characters that we have played or wanted to play or wanted to fuck. I don't know how you want to roll it. I thought you were Ryan up Frondosa for a second.
me?
Her.
Oh,
I've only played a couple characters since I've been a DM all my goddamn life.
all right. Go ahead and you start.
I can only remember a couple.
Yeah.
My first ever character was called Luke Serplentham. He was the fucking...
So ridiculous.
Yep, you're right. He was a ranger, half-elf, quiet, didn't want to say anything. You know, the usual spiel.
The usual 17-year-old Noah. 16-year-old Noah. Oh, 14.
There you go.
You were 14.
I was 14.
I forgot you were 14 when I met you. I forgot about that.
FBI, open up.
I said met you. I waited until you were 18 to try and get in your pants. Allegedly.
And look at where we are now, still trying to get in your pants.
Yeah. Come on. Not the women, just us.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You saying
The
just
important
us
ones.
doesn't specify anything. Just, not the women, just
The
us.
dudes.
They
There
don't
you
need to
go.
know.
Okay,
We're just
me-
generalizing.
okay.
We're just generalizing.
Me and
Okay.
and
Well,
for some reason. Some weird
I
shit
gotta
going
believe
on
so
there.
many names. But anyway, he was just a fucking quiet bitch pointed at me. It was my first character, which I think is more acceptable of not talking really or not doing much. But if I knew the knowledge now back then, I would probably try and lean more towards like being an actual ranger and not trying to just be an angsty bitch for that character.
Yeah.
I think more people should try and lean off of just staying quiet because getting into it will relieve all the stress and finally, you know, push you into the actual fucking deep end.
Yeah, I think a lot of that, though, for your first character, I mean, it's already awkward enough being like, okay, we've never done this before. Let's sit down at a table and talk like we're imaginary people. Like, it's very awkward at first, but then once you get used to it, you're just like, okay, like, it's just like playing a video game. Or just, like, you know what I mean. Not the same, but the same feeling as just playing a video game. Just a much better video game, in my opinion. So,
I feel like cosplaying helped me with that a little bit, with like not being so awkward about it. I was still like felt really embarrassed about it, but having the experience of like you are portraying a character, cosplaying is different because you're not like acting, but you can. So I know some people do, are like that full immersion kind of thing.
like that dude that walks around all the time and is always Jack Sparrow. And
Yeah,
is so fucking
yeah.
good at it.
There, oh my god, I forget his name. I think it was Antonio something.
Oh, yeah.
At
you
Steel
showed me
City
that
Con,
dude.
he was the best Joker, like Batman Joker I've ever seen. He had the huge, wide smile with his makeup on. Oh, it was amazing. Talking to him was really cool too. He was like kind of in character, but not really in character. But when it comes to like the sitting at the table with a bunch of other people, that's still
It
super
also
awkward.
helps that we're
It gets
older
easier.
now, too. I will say that. When you're 14, fucking, like, accidentally farting in public is super embarrassing. Like,
You're doing everything you can to fit in,
Yeah,
and
now that
but
you're
also
getting-
not stand out.
yeah.
It's a really weird, like, you want to be cool, but you don't want to be too cool because then you just look weird.
You want to be noticed but not seen at all.
Yeah.
Emo.
But I really enjoy
Shut the fuck up.
nowadays that kids are so much more comfortable just being themselves.
I think, so I agree with that, but I also disagree with it. There's some real fucking shitheads out there. That's the biggest problem.
Well, I mean, if you're authentically yourself and you're a dickhead, then you're just a freaking dickhead, you know. But
yeah,
I'm,
but that
I'm
doesn't
talking
make me
about
feel happy about it.
no, but I'm talking about the people that like are embracing like somebody that's in gaming or D&D or nerdy stuff. Like it's not as much of a taboo like behind closed doors thing.
I was
anymore.
just about to say that's because it's not considered weird anymore.
Right.
The only people who consider it weird are people who are literally like deadbeat vanilla people or boomers. Mm-hmm. Like, if somebody sits there and goes, "Oh, you play fucking D&D? Oh, yeah, like that's
that's such a childish thing to do."
I'm like, dude, go put your dip back in, get in your lifted truck, and drive yourself off a fucking cliff. Like, you are so stupid. It's so dumb. Because like that's the same thing for like. Sorry, that was more targeted towards redneck people. Even though I'm partially a redneck, like that's the thing.
You're an acceptable redneck, though.
Yeah. So I don't give a fuck.
God damn, future Noah, you got a lot of work cut out for you, bud.
You can leave that one in there. No,
Okay.
that's all. Don't actually do that. I don't know if we can do that.
Probably not.
But either way, they're all of them. So the thing about these people.
Noah, just bleep the next 5 minutes. It's going to work out.
No. So the problem is with all these people is that like whenever I grew up, like I was taught not to treat people like that. So like when I was in music and whenever I was like doing a ton of stuff, and obviously now that I'm getting back into music, I look at it and I'm like, I could never treat somebody the way that like I was treated growing up or anything like that. And like now that I'm like a fucking nerd about a lot of stuff, I just look back on it and go like why did people think this was so taboo? Why was it weird? Like, I know there's other podcasts where I don't remember what you said it was, but it was like the redneck people. Sorry, redneck is a harsh word, I should say. Technically, sometimes it can be like considered a harsh word. So like there was like those people that weren't they like hunters or something, and you told me about it. They like played D&D at like deer camp or something like that.
I don't fucking remember any of this.
Oh, I thought you told me about it. Maybe it was Dylan. Probably. It could have been Dylan that told me. There's like the weirdest like soup style like redneck people, like thick accents, everything, and they're just like, let's play D&D, boy. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be interesting. So like it's got a place for everybody in it, and I don't know why people don't just let people have fun. It drives me nuts.
It's because they're not contributing to the capitalist grind. Must always be productive.
That's more for boomers, though.
Well, yeah.
I think.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Another character was called Jace Buckman. He was a fucking pirate, and I love him dearly. Oh, shut up.
Huh?
Huh?
I didn't even fucking say anything.
Have you seen a guy walking around town? I don't know if you...
I mean, I see a lot of people walking around.
You.
So.
Making
Yes,
their way
I
downtown. Walking fast. Faces. Sorry.
There is a guy that has a,
No. Sorry.
a sunken in eye where you can just see like the bone of his skull with his eye sunken in. I took that from him.
You're talking about.
What? No.
You gotta bleep that out. Like.
Oh shit. I gotta bleep so much shit today. But this older guy had a sunken-in eye where you can still see a little bit of his eye, but it's just the rim of his skull you can prominently see, and it's just darker than his other eye. I took that and added in an eye patch to made it be suspenseful and something happened to it, blah, blah, blah. He was a bard cleric. He was a teacher.
You were the worst kind of person.
What the fuck do you mean?
A bard cleric.
Yes.
Bard by itself makes you the worst kind of person. So, yeah, you're right. I'll keep my monk ass quiet from now on.
That's right. You fucking tabaxi monk bitch. I don't know if you ever played a tabaxi.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Or no. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I was going to do it for the future endeavors, but...
Another one is called James. He didn't have a last name. He was a Goliath that was raised by half-elves. That was very, very friendly, very quiet. Just like, okay, I hope you have a good day, sir. Just the more polite-esque of me. Why are you yawning? What? Am I boring you this fucking much?
All day. Sorry I didn't get off at 1 o'clock in the fucking nap.
I didn't take a nap, bitch.
I don't believe you.
I didn't. I wanted to.
I still don't believe
I didn't.
You.
I beat my meat 30 minutes.
Weak.
I'm sorry I didn't beat my meat 17 times this day.
2 minutes or less, or else weak.
17 times in 2 minutes or less.
Whoa.
That's impossible.
I don't know.
No, that's impossible.
For guys.
You'd be shooting blanks at that point, like 100%. Just nothing coming out, but you're just like, God.
You want to test it?
All right, that's the end.
That's
Have
the
a
end
good
of the
night,
podcast,
guys.
Dude, I feel like it would just be like smacking a Twizzler off a table at that point. like if you were trying to beat it 17 times in 2 minutes, literally smacking a Twizzler off a table. Or you know what's better? A Go-Gurt tube. Like just a tube of Go-Gurt, just like...
Next. I don't fucking know anymore. Someone else go.
All right. Worst character I've ever had. I'm going to say... So I feel like this is going to be a running thing. That's why it's going to be nice to see Krista's, because it's going to be a little bit different. Mine was a half-elf cleric of the light domain. Fucking blue dick. Bad. So I should say I did play with I think 1 or 2 pre-made characters before them, but I literally don't even remember names or what they were. Like, I think it was when we were first learning D&D. But I went to Shane's, and I was like, what kind of stuff should I look at? And he's like, it's D&D, you just do it. And he threw me into the fire, and I made a character, and I learned real quick that just a regular cleric doesn't do a goddamn thing. Like, not at a low level, at least. So, I was, like, trying to heal, trying to do all this other stuff, like, just trying to figure stuff out. And that character was so bland and dry. And it was, like, I wanted to die the entire time. But after that, started looking into character creation and how to do it and different, like... You know, I really put effort into figuring it out. And then once I did figure it out, I had a lot of fun. So, as far as the best character I've ever had, honestly, is probably going to... I'm trying to think. So, Ranto is at the top right now.
I would think
because
so.
the way I play him and stuff like that. But I'm trying to think if there's another character that I had that was even better.
Your villain character?
Ooh.
Because I think those two, Ranto and your villain character, were your 2 favorite that you've said before.
Yeah. That was whenever... What was the monster one?
Volos.
When Volos came out and they had like the Kenkus and stuff like that added, we did a campaign, one shot to celebrate the release of that years ago. And once again, I was with Shane and them, and there was, I think there was 4 of us, and we each chose like a species and went with them. And then whenever, like, we were the leader of our respective
Race.
Race or species. Sorry, I've been calling it species because of 1D&D, and now I just can't get it out of my head. So the races, like, we were the head of the respective races, and then we were like, an evil wizard got killed. We had to go help the Kenku, which was the wizard's familiar, like, avenge him, and then I think there was a way to, like, bring him back or something. And we ended up doing, like, ridiculous shit. I was a lizard folk monk. I fucked up a Drake out of nowhere. Like, nat 20 twice in a row. Like, no idea how it happened. But we, like, it was like standing up at the table, like, this is fucking awesome. Like, we were, like, excited. So I had a lot of fun with that. As far as, like, thought and planning into it, I would say Ranto would have to be my favorite because of that. He's a big dumb lizard.
Lizard.
Yeah. He's a big dumb lizard that gets pissed off when you call him a lizard. I really like just all the detail that I put into him so far. And the actual thought, I've never, until Ranto, multi-classed. Ever. So, once I learned how it works and stuff, now I'm just, like, going nuts.
Multi-classing is really fun, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I know you're not going to get the shit that you want at the end of the higher levels, but how your character grows is how it grows. I think it's really cool that you're able to do different classes.
Not only that, but add much more depth to your place in your campaign. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how Ranto, became a cleric because of, needing to be able to heal, or, like, the biggest reason was because he wanted to channel his abilities to manipulate lightning more. And then obviously whenever...
We just did a fucking quiz off of this.
No, that's not it. You can leave this in here if it's correct. When does the first arc end?
When you all die.
Okay. So, the second arc I can't talk about then. So, never mind.
Okay. Krista? Great talk. Fucking.
Hey, thanks.
All right, Krista.
You're up.
We got... See, this is where... So, I want to explain this real quick. This is where I think it's going to be cool to hear Krista's perspective on it. Because Krista wasn't thrown into the fire. We helped her come up with ideas or whatever. She came up with the main idea, but then we helped her shape her character. Like, as far as, like, oh, well, you should probably do this stat. You should probably make sure this is up. Like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay. So the hard part for me on this is I have a shit for brains memory. So I don't remember
I will help
making Frondosa. I don't remember, like, how we decided to do stuff, and, like, it... I'm terrible. I wish all of our campaign things were up on Spotify so I could re-listen to it, because, like, I forget
the more recent
decisions that I've made, conversations I've had with other characters, like how I'm deciding to progress my character. I don't know. I also wish that I was better at taking notes, because that would help me too. Like, I wish that I had a binder and, like, I had a page for each character, and I would write down little snippets of like interactions I had with each character, like that thing that happened between Vezrin and I. Like, I don't remember why he was so mad at me. And then, you know, like things like that, and I'm like scrambling trying to remember what happened.
That's
and
from
like
the next
what
season, right?
what Frondosa would choose to do in that instance, but I'm like, I don't know. So dealing with characters for me is difficult, and I need to get better at taking notes. And
See, I think sometimes though with that also, like certain interactions I can see, but like how you would interact with somebody, that's based off of just who your character is. So it doesn't really, like, it wouldn't really matter. It's very circumstantial. That's the only problem.
well, it's
So, like,
also like in real life. Like if I had a fight with somebody and I saw them like 2 weeks later, and like I still had feelings about that situation or whatever, that would influence how I interact with them.
Yeah, that is true. You are a woman.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
it's
though?
so funny. Me and Dukes will sit there and be like, dude, fuck you. And then 20 minutes later, he just comes out, he's like, yo, I'm making fucking sausage at the crib tomorrow. Be there. And then he just walks out, and I'm like, sounds good, dickhead. Like, just immediate. Like, we just... Man, fucking women. I swear to God. Please don't keep that.
Put in an ad.
Oh, put in an ad right here, please. Just over top of my sexist shit. Just... No, I'm just kidding. If I was sexist, I would not be married to you. So, I can tell you that.
More things I will
would be
say are the more characters I play, the better I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to ask for help. I still have to ask what this thing means, or which like thing I should level up, or you know, things like that. But that's part of the learning process.
Yeah.
Like
It took...
I don't have enough experience in that yet to like make an informed decision myself.
No, how long have I known you?
Too fucking long. 7 years, seven
That's
or 8
not
years.
even that long. That's less than her and I have been
I'm
together.
fucking sorry. That's half of my life.
You know what's funny? Wait till Noah gets to be our age, and then he'll just be like, God damn it! Like, so what I was gonna say is, so this campaign started over a year ago. Oh, 2 years ago. Yes.
Been about 2 years.
So, oh no, when did we start though?
Like,
Been almost 2.5, or has it just been?
it's been about 2 years.
Okay, so it's been about 2 years, so 5. So you realize that's 5 years it took me to even remotely understand half the mechanics in D&D and how this works.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And
I
also
obviously
because
didn't
you were
study
doing it kind of inconsistently too.
Yeah, that's the other thing is like, until this podcast, we were never consistently involved with D&D.
Right.
Like,
One game here,
yeah.
2 games here this month.
I would definitely say I'd be way better at it if we did it like every weekend, which is, we could do it now that we're like free on the weekends, but like with the group that we have, we're all spread out, you know, people can't travel up to us every weekend. That makes it difficult to play more than just once a month.
yeah. And I was literally just about to be like, let's go to them sometime. And then I looked at all the microphones. I was like, oh yeah, we can't. There's no way. I was like, I would quit this podcast so quickly.
It's a hassle enough just getting it set up when it's already here. Like, can you
Yeah.
imagine traveling with it?
But either way, so that's one of the things I was going to bring up. Like, I mentioned it obviously, but it's kind of nice. Like, I remember when we were making Frondosa, so I can kind of weigh in on it a little bit. Mainly Noah helped you, like, through that whole thing, because we were creating our characters as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, from what I remember, obviously you weren't like super involved with like a lot of the skills and stuff because you didn't understand it at that point. But like, you have to understand, like, you had Noah help you through that. So like, your first character, like Frondosa, is like your first real big character. Let's put it that way.
Long-term character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she's been built up to be pretty fucking cool. Like, it's neat. You have a lot of fun. I'm excited to see what you do in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any ideas what you would want to do for, like, future characters? Like, for certain campaigns?
Well, we did that brainstorm. That one. I still want to do that character. Do you remember?
I gotta remember when it was.
I think her name was Nemetui.
I know she was, which, this is also super cool. I'm excited
Snake Lady or something.
Yeah, that you are not only doing that, but going out of your way to, like, try something different.
Mm-hmm.
You are going straight from a regular character, like, just like a fairy, to fucking I gotta make sure I pronounce it. Is it Yuan Ti?
Yuan Ti Pureblood.
Yeah.
Is a half snake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know she is a warlock.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to pull it up on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
No, bleep out these two different types of campaigns. So there's 2 campaigns so far that are going to be in the future.
Okay.
Season 2 is going to be Season 3 is going to be the...
You deal a lot with, like, what was your otherworldly patron? Oh, the genie.
Oh, fuck.
Deo.
I forgot about
Deo.
that one.
Yeah. So, you have, like, Eldritch Invocations and, like, all kinds of stuff. Basically, without giving too much away, it will be a character in the future. Just throwing that out there. What was the other one you had? You had Kina Bramblefoot.
Your little fucking half-elf tinker.
Was that...
That was the winter.
My pride and joy.
The more roleplay-esque
Yeah.
one-shot. Oh, it was so beautiful.
I don't remember what.
Other than that
is.
cave scene. That cave scene was rough.
I kind of wish I understood her skills more, though. Like,
That's something you have to read over them and, like, memorize them. So
yeah, that's bad for me.
yeah. Or you have to go ahead of time and look them up and make yourself a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah.
That's why I thought of doing that for you for, like, Frondosa and stuff, too.
Yeah.
Just,
I think I might do that before our next session. Just, like,
go.
I need to find ways of making it easier on myself. Because, like, even, like, in the middle of battle or trying to decide something, it's, like, I'm scrambling, going back and forth on pages on D&D Beyond and, like, in my notes. And, like, I just need to organize myself a little bit better. And then maybe I won't panic so hard.
Yeah. Wow, it's almost like that's how real
It's
life
almost
works.
like real life.
So,
Damn.
I am not fucking saying anything about that because I am just as bad. So, I just don't panic. I just go, well, fuck. So, like today.
Not everything works for every person. So, like, advice for whoever's listening. Just find what works for you. There's always going to be something. You just have to play around with it.
Here's a better tip. Don't fuck up. There you go. That's easy.
That's the worst tip.
It's not have fun. It's not take your time. It's not
It's be good or get out.
be good. Understand every single fucking thing or get the fuck out. You're not welcomed. Really? Fucking nothing?
I have nothing on that.
Okay.
Fucking... I that just triggers me immediately. So I just don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about it.
Come on.
Oh, no. Hold up. Side note. This goes with the small talk. In the beginning, Krista and I are going to a festival this year. And I'm going to show Noah my suit that I'm buying that I may have already purchased. And
Please tell me it's that costume that has
Nope. No. It's
breathe here with the dick.
It's
it's a breathalyzer, but where the dick is.
No, it's a Hawaiian suit.
But it's glowing mushrooms.
Yeah, it's just glowing.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. it's a little bit different. It's not the one you showed me.
It's not the one I...
No, it's
saved.
off of a different one, but Dukes was like, I like the darker colors.
Oh, and it has a phone pocket on the inside.
Yeah, on the inside of the leg.
That's dope. I like it.
He's like, that
Good
bucket
choice.
hat goes hard. And I'm like, yeah.
Good choice.
He told me I can't wear my Pornhub one. If I wear my Pornhub
You
bucket hat.
People are gonna want to fuck.
No, people will just. He said you are going to see so many titties everywhere. He's like, there was a
That's
guy
a
there.
problem because.
Well, they were like, there was a guy there. I know, but there was a guy there last year who had a shirt that said "Show me your butthole," and he said that Dukes just saw people just dropping trout, just dudes and girls just dropping trout, and just brown eyes everywhere.
No
and I was
shame.
Like, Jesus Christ! I was like, I do not want to deal with that. So anyway, continue.
Give it to her. She'll wear the porno.
Yeah, there you go. Just get dicks flashed at you all day.
they have to pay me $20 to show their dick.
Please. $20 dick ratings. It's just like a live OnlyFans. It's like, give me $20 and I'll give your dick a rating. Give it. They just pull it out and it's like
one, just one for everything.
That's the 12-inch one.
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be like a 12-inch dick, and she's just like, it's too big. It's kind of like blah blah blah, whatever.
Too many veins.
And then they would just be like, fuck you, bitch, like just immediately.
I got $20.
You got small balls too. See ya.
You go out, they pull their dick out for a dick rating, and you're just like, your balls are small, and they just walk away.
Thanks for the money, but your balls are small. See ya.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
What did they say in Key and Peele? Looks like a baby arm holding an apple. He's just like, please don't refer to that as a baby arm.
Holy fuck.
So,
Do you want to know my least favorite character
yes.
that I have created?
Oh, I thought that's what we started with.
No, I was just saying the characters that I have had.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I guess, yeah, yours are on...
I'd never really played them for a long period of time.
Yeah.
But this is the one that I hate, that I created, and that is going to haunt my life fucking forever.
I already know what it is.
Who is it?
I can't remember his name, but I know we talked about this before.
What do you mean? What kind of class?
I'm thinking it was... Was it a sorcerer?
No.
No, okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
He's in the campaign. His name is Max the Disruptor. Why the fuck did I ever create him? Yes, I did think that he was going to be fun. Just a quick...
It was fun.
Alright, he was fun for about 2 minutes. And then it became other people saying, Max the Disruptor.
That was
and
so
then,
fun. I thought it was fun.
What a loser.
Yeah,
What?
what a fucking loser.
No, him.
Comic relief.
Yeah, God knows. You can definitely leave that one in.
I think that he was not good to start out as, but once he died, I think that's when I had to, like, okay, I have to make him more interesting. I have to give him a reason why he's here. If I would change it, I don't think I would add him in the campaign. I don't think he would be in the story.
You want to know what I think? Unless they somehow come back into the story later on, for whatever reason. You know what I think the two most useless characters ever were? The fucking bitch and Simon.
Rinvar and Simon.
Rinvar, that's it.
They were there for a fun time, not a long time.
Yeah.
They were there to just die.
Yeah.
To get the story actually going.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to do the whole... The king asked you to do this.
Okay, yeah, just because we fucking
Exactly.
torment you.
I have to do other things because I can't say, the king has summoned you, and this is what they want you to do.
That's why I was laughing really hard last week, like on the last episode, whenever you were talking about it was AI written stories.
Yep.
The first thing was the king
summoned
and I was
you.
like, it's Noah. It's like Noah's an AI.
Well, that's the thing. It wasn't even it's not even a me thing. It's a normal fucking
I know, but
normal
it was just,
D&D trope that everyone is like, you either meet in a tavern or you meet up with the king and they say, hey, we got a job for you.
All right, what did you hate about Max specifically? Why was he a bad thing to start with?
I think he was only bad because I kept forgetting about him. And I wasn't able to like truly roleplay as him.
We did too.
Everyone, after he was introduced, everyone either forgot about him.
There's one person who didn't.
Until there was a battle.
Yeah.
And then everyone remembered him and like, he's the fucking best. He's a god, whatever.
Well, a lot of that too was because he started stinking. And then
No. This was before.
I know, but I mean afterwards,
Yeah.
like he started stinking and we were like, dude, travel like a mile behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Like we cannot do this. I get what you mean. I think that also comes down to
It's my fault for not adding him to the roleplay, but
not that.
I do have an excuse / explanation. I
So an
think
excuse.
fuck off. I think once you forget about him once, it's hard to truly bring him back because then he just becomes the joke character, in my opinion.
Yeah.
For most NPCs, if you do not keep on him or like keep up with the character and forget about him for a couple sessions and then like randomly bring him back, he just turns into the joke character.
Yeah.
He's just there for comic relief or there
And for
to
combat.
And for combat. That's it.
We don't say a word about him, and then all of a sudden,
Like, where's
either
Max?
Dylan or Jake or whatever would be like, well, "What about Max's turn?" And you're just like, "Fuck!"
Oh,
Just
now you say his
immediate-
name.
Yeah. So my whole thing with that is, I think the true reason why Max is a difficult thing to deal with is because, also for anybody listening, thinking about picking up D&D or starting a campaign or whatever. Unless you are extremely experienced, like more than us, do not start out with so many people.
Yes.
That is a big thing. Like, it is hard with as many people as we have. And we really don't even have that many. People look at, like,
Critical Role.
yeah, Critical
Well,
Role.
he only has 5 people, right?
No.
I was going to say, he has 8, doesn't he?
He has between 7 and 10 people.
Oh. Which one was
Normal
I thinking they only
7
had 5?
people.
You're thinking of the other one I was going to name.
Oh, yeah.
Dimension 20?
The
Is that-
blonde guy.
Rizkaka.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? Is it Dimension 20?
It's Dimension 20,
I
Brandon
love
Lee
watching
Mulligan.
his stuff.
Yeah, but I was...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The girl with the long brown hair. Oh my gosh, she's so funny.
Emily?
Emily
Yeah.
Axford.
Dude, you fucking watch... What? Emily's on
Nad
Adam
Pod.
Ruins Everything. Yeah, NADPOD,
Yeah,
because
that's
I
where I
didn't
know her from.
realize... What's his name? Murph? I didn't realize Murph and Emily are married, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why they're like the boyfriend-girlfriend couple and the married couple on Adam Ruins Everything and stuff, too. I forget what they're a part of, though. What that whole, like, comedic group is.
Oh.
I can't think of it. Is it... Oh, College Humor.
Yep.
Yeah. They're both from College Humor. So... That's what... I couldn't remember the name of it for some reason. But, yeah, like... Those, or like I've seen a couple of his, but like Vin Diesel's, like D&D groups, like those are pretty big sometimes. It depends. So the big thing is like just make sure plan accordingly for your like DMing experience and for the player's experience. Because, like, yeah, even though, like, I feel like this campaign, and this is not to bring you guys down at all, but I feel like this campaign would be a lot smoother if, like, you're fine with the DMing.
Yes.
But the thing is, we're also trying to help 3 other people
that are completely new.
Yeah, that are completely new to it. And then, you know, like, some of us that, like, we don't keep up with it like we should. But, like, Critical Role, they go through stuff, and yeah, there's questions sometimes, or, like, the DM will do something, but they're pretty, like, autonomous whenever
They
it comes
play
to
every week.
Yeah. But the thing is they probably don't even just play in Critical Role. There's a bunch of other, you know, like, they eat, sleep, and breathe D&D. So that makes that unrealistic expectation of, hey, I'm going to jump in this group and it's going to go swimmingly. No. Doesn't happen that way. So there's a lot of crap that gets thrown at Krista. I don't know, you just look like you were throwing shit at Krista like an ape. So
Get her off. Get her off.
please bleep that out.
I gotta believe so much shit.
Me.
Oh,
saying
yeah.
No.
So I just think that, like, that plays a big part in us forgetting a lot of stuff. Because my thing is like Krista mentioned earlier, some of the stuff, like the interactions she has, I think she'd be fine with taking notes, and she would be fine with remembering stuff, like, somewhat. If we played more, which, you know, is understandable. I also forget stuff because it's a month sometimes in between our times we play. But the thing is if she also didn't have to keep track of 6 other dickheads, like,
Yeah.
it would be a lot easier. So, like, that's why, like, she gets frustrated about stuff, and I'm like, listen, like, I'll tell you what, we just went through this, like, all this stuff with the game show and shit. I fucking, like, some of that stuff, I was like, I cannot fucking put my finger on it for whatever reason. But, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and quit talking for now, so
Why?
go ahead. I just talk too much.
You have a lot to say. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, a lot of bullshit.
Got anything else?
Not right now.
What are we
Unless you have a question. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Just one of my past characters. The Air Genasi.
Yes.
I just want to mention I really liked his name. Essen Atmos. I don't know if I ever explained his name to you.
What do you mean? Yeah, Essen Atmos.
Essence of atmosphere.
All right, thank you all for listening.
That is a goddamn. All right,
I thought it was really dope.
This has been another episode of C&C Talks. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to check us out on all the social media. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you to our sponsors.
Blah, blah, blah.
And most importantly, Noah! Montage music.
Thank you all for listening to C&C Talks. If you like that episode and want to hear more, follow and subscribe to keep up to date. We have an Instagram and Facebook at Creatures and Cantrips, and Twitter at Creature Cantrip. If you want your message to be read on the next episode, leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Like, share, comment. It'll help us immensely. I hope you all have a wonderful day.